explains.
When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. Then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
Start training for a new career in as little as 18 days. National EMS Institute's innovative boot camp program will train you for a new career. Learn to respond to emergency situations and become a certified EMT in just 18 days. National EMS Institute guarantees 100% job placement. Visit www.nationaleMSinstitute.com today to learn more about our 18-day boot camp. Or call us at 1-800-497-6732. NationalEMSInstitute.com.
Stuck in a boring, low-paid job? By 2017, there will be a shortage of 2 million cybersecurity jobs worldwide. If you have a technical background but don't have a computer certification, you're being drastically underpaid. In months, you could be qualified for a new job in information technology, making real money with real job security. A new career is just a few clicks away at thecodeoflearning.com.
You're listening to The Rod Eccles Show.
Is still targeting, and this is that Tea Party Act claiming, but that's not the big news with the IRS today. Big news from the IRS today is from Newsmax.
Can I say something about Newsmax? I not that I think they're the best out there, but Newsmax, their site is much like Drudge. Drudge is just, bare bones. Drudge Report. Newsmax is just on my computers anyway. Newsmax is one of the sources, one of the pages or sites that for my computer they love because it loads on. I mean, it's like lickety split. It's like, even Facebook now is so loaded with garbage that it doesn't load nearly as fast as it used to because it's got to download and upload and do all these cookies. Track what you're doing on. Got to load all those stupid ads that nobody's really paying attention to. Then it's got to load all of your stuff. And if you keep, I don't do games I'm, but if you get added to a lot of which I've come to not mind getting. Otherwise, a lot of times. I do go through my groups every once in a while, and the list. But I do get rid of, stuff that I don't like and stuff that I don't agree with. Nothing to do. I have no interest in stuff that I think maybe you folks should be, because here's a report from Newsmax. The IRS obtains Stingray surveillance equipment. The Internal Revenue Service is now among the more than a dozen federal agencies that have sophisticated cell phone dragnet equipment known as Stingray. The evidence of the potentially invasive equipment comes just days after the IRS escaped legal culpability for secretly targeting conservative groups for extra scrutiny. Now, according to The Guardian, the IRS bought the spy-like equipment in 2009 and 2012 from Harris Corporation. The equipment works by pretending to be cell phone towers in order to strip metadata and in some cases even content phones which connect to them. Oh, I just have one question. IRS, folks. Why does the IRS need to spy on the American people? Now, the info showing that they are using stingrays is generally consistent with the kinds of investigative tactics that are engaging in, and it shows the wide proliferation of this very invasive surveillance technology. Now, according to The Guardian, one invoice from 2012 shows the IRS spent $65,600 on upgrading a Stingray 2 to a Hailstorm, a more powerful version of the same device, as well as $6,000 on training from Harris. Now, accordingly, the equipment only requires a low-level court order to grant permission for use. Again, why would the IRS need to have such spy equipment? Yeah, I'm going to do the Hillary Clinton thing. I'm going to shrug my shoulders, put up my hand. I don't know. They don't have a need for this. They don't have a true investigatory need for this. Are they going to start listening to all our conversations to see if we're somehow government out of its money? Don't think that is their own. It is. Look, we've got George Orwell's 1984 is alive and well in the 21st century. And it is only going to get worse before it gets better. I mean, look, one of the reasons why there's this whole recommendation thing now that most drones be registered, which means that you're going to have to be licensed. And if you want to fly a drone, you're going to have to get a license, you're going to have to register it, and you're going to have to pay for that. And there'll probably be, in most states, they'll probably end up having, drone inspection. Like you have your automobile inspection, annual or biannual inspection. You probably have to have drone inspections, and you'll probably have to take a drone driving or drone flying, test and all that. Look, I understand how dangerous and potentially dangerous they can be when they don't pay attention to the law and they fly these things next to actual aircraft. Don't do that. Do not fly them anywhere within the flight pattern of aircraft. Do not fly them near an airport. Don't do that. And privacy, look, I'm going to just say this about drones. They are a great tool. And they can be great fun, flying, in certain areas that you can't really get to, or take, photographers. I wouldn't mind having a camera drone that could take pictures. The high altitude photographers. Those guys' jobs are now in danger because they charge a lot of money to take aerial photographs. But if you have a drone that can do it, why would you pay that price? For the price for a good drone, which is probably the equivalent of having, it's still less expensive than having those aerial photographers take pictures for you of an event or whatever. Just get a drone, for less than that, for a good one, and send it up there. And snap a few pictures, and then you're good to go. And I also understand that they can be good for other uses. Look, we have business looking into drones and being able to, Amazon and now Walmart is looking into the possibility of using drones to deliver product to people. I don't know how that's going to be regulated. I'm going to assume they're going to have to travel streets. They're not going to be able to cross over people's yards, and so I don't know how because what happens if they drop a package on the over a street or on a highway? It could cause an accident. I don't know. But we haven't gotten to that point where we figured this all. Technology is progressing faster than we can figure out how to best use this stuff. But just having government take over it and just start saying that you need to be licensed and registered, and in order to do that, you got to give us money. Isn't it wonderful how the government sort of just takes all of this wonderful invention? But granted, the government has given the public some inventions that they've come up with. Like NASA, they've had Tang and memory foam is a NASA thing. So there are some things that they do give back, but I find the vast majority, 95% of stuff that's invented is invented in the private sector. And much of that is done so without government funding. Yet the government feels that once you invent it, they have a right to control. They've been doing that for a century. Think about it. Really, automobile. Oh, hey, this is a great invention, the automobile. Oh, we're going to have to regulate it now. But you didn't invent it. The government didn't pay for this. So what? We're going to take over the road system, and we're going to regulate automobiles. And so much other stuff. Now they're trying to, the government did invent the idea of the internet. But they didn't develop it to this point. But now they want to regulate it. Well, they didn't invent the radio. but they regulate it. They didn't invent television, but they regulate it. They didn't invent the airplane, but they regulate it. They didn't